Greetings, everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to another edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Happy 2012. I'm Daniel Pineda.
And my name is Adele Kuo.
And here we are with another edition of AWN on AIM. Thursday night, our first run if you're watching, then again Saturday mornings, and again Monday, the following Monday evening, all right here on AIM.
Or you can TiVo it.
Or you can TiVo it, yes. Or we'll also be on the tube, right?
On YouTube, yes.
Okay. Well, our usual lineup here tonight, News and Community Bulletin Board, Adele, and
It's easy being green.
News for seniors, and then our very own Nort, Brain Healthy Minute, Nort Beckerman, and some guests that he's talking to. That'll wrap up the show. That'll do it.
Yes, and as Craig mentioned, Arlington Weekly News is available at www.youtube.com/ArlingtonWeeklyNews1. So check this out on YouTube.
Yes, sir. That's what we'll be. Thank you, Daniel. All right. Well, Arlington was demoted from principal to alternate on the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority, WMATA, board, according to Arlington County Chair Mary Hughes Hines. This happened for the first time since Metro was created back in the 60s. Arlington does not have a principal voting seat at WMATA. This seat is now filled by a Commonwealth of Virginia representative. However, Arlington still has active voting membership on WMATA committees. So we hope you enjoyed that information, Daniel.
Yes, and Arlington County Board member Jay Fizzette has been elected chairman of the Northern Virginia Transportation Commission, NVTC, a key transportation advocacy group for the region. Fizzette will serve a one-year term as chairman of the 20-member board of directors. NVTC acts as a regional policy forum, providing up to $200 million per year in transit assistance for its member jurisdictions. The group co-owns the Virginia Railway Express, VRE, and appoints Virginia's members of WMATA's board of directors.
All right, some information now on the Barrett Elementary Book Club. Barrett Elementary School received a $1,000 grant from the National Parent-Teacher Association, PTA, for its National Take Your Family to School Week. The goal of the event is to expand and enhance family engagement in schools across the county and across the country. The grant will be used to start the new and innovative Barrett Family Book Clubs. The PTA will take your family to school week, and that will be held in February. Daniel.
And Craig, over 30 Arlington Public School students were accepted into the Virginia Band and Orchestra Directors Association District 12 All-District Bands. The students were selected by audition and will perform at the All-District Band event in Herndon High School in February. The full list of names is available on Arlington Public School website, which is apsva.us.
All right, and a little updated information now on the Columbia Pike project. Construction has begun on a new public plaza. Penrose Square is the first of 3 squares that will be an active pedestrian center and community gathering spot within the Columbia Pike Corridor's town center. The construction site is in front of the Penrose Square apartment complex. The first phase of work is expected to be finished by fall of this year. Good deal. All right, we'll be back with more news in CBB right after we hear from Adele and
It's easy being green.
Here's
Hey Adele, how are you?
Hey, great.
How are
Great
you?
to be back. Thank you so much. My name is Adele Kuo, and it's easy being green, especially since we're celebrating January is National Bald Eagle Watch Month. Did you know this is the best time of year to catch a glimpse of our national symbol? And did you know how easy it is to visit one of the best places in the country for eagle watching? And to celebrate January is National Bald Eagle Watch Month? Only 18 miles south of Washington, D.C., on the banks of the Potomac River, lies the Mason Neck National Wildlife Refuge, established in 1969 specifically for the protection of bald eagles. Today, the 2,277-acre refuge encompasses almost 2,000 acres of mature oak hickory forests, the largest freshwater marsh in Northern Virginia, and nearly 6 miles of shoreline. Because of this unique blend of habitat, Bald eagles use the forests for shelter and nesting sites, and the marshes, bays, and rivers for foraging and hunting. From November through March, bald eagles are courting, rebuilding their nests, and laying eggs. It is believed that eagles mate for life. Eaglets hatch in April, and by June, they're ready to leave the nests. The 3/4-mile-long Great Marsh Trail, which follows a forested ridge along a natural peninsula, ends with a sweeping view of the Great Marsh and provides the best overlook on the refuge to view bald eagles. Open year-round from dawn to dusk, there are no fees to access the refuge. Call 703-490-4979 or view their website, http://www.fws.gov/masonneck/index.html. And mark your calendars for this free nature activity open to the public. Saturday, January 28th, 4 to 5 p.m. or Sunday, January 29th, 4 to 5 p.m. Meet at the Visitor Center at Mason Neck State Park, located immediately next to the refuge, and view the majestic eagles as they soar over the park. A spotting scope and binoculars will be available, but you're encouraged to also bring your own binoculars and cameras. Don't forget to dress appropriately for the weather. Call 703-339-2384 or email masonneck@dcr.virginia.gov, or you can visit their website that's on the screen. Remember, it's easy being green.
Adele, that's such an interesting sight, right, to see the bald eagles. That's awesome, right?
Quite magnificent.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah, Mason Neck is a great place to see them, too. Blackwater Wildlife Refuge is also a good place.
It is an excellent
place. All right, great. Good news, good stuff. Thanks,
Thank
Adele.
you so much.
Up next, this edition of the Arlington Weekly News, our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board file. Here's some of the events coming up in and around Arlington on Saturday, January 21st. There'll be a question and answer session on downloading library ebooks and using e-readers. The event will run from 10:30 in the morning to 12 noon, thereabouts, at the Central Library. Throughout January, artist Julie Hart will have her paintings on display at the Central Library. For more information on Arlington Public Library events, visit their website, library.arlingtonva.us. Information on the schools now. Daniel.
Yes, Craig. On Monday, January the 30th, Arlington parents with children entering kindergarten in fall 2012 are invited to attend Kindergarten Information Night. You can meet representatives from Arlington's elementary schools and get up-to-date program information and obtain other resources. It all starts at 7 p.m. at Washington Lee High School. Simultaneous Spanish interpretation will be available for the general session. For more information on these and other Arlington Public School events, just visit apsva.us.
All right, Daniel, some information on volunteering now in Arlington. Arlington Partnership for Affordable Housing develops, owns, and preserves quality affordable housing in Arlington County. The group is looking for volunteers to work 1 day per week at the Marbella Apartments Community Center. Duties will include assisting with resident programs, assembling visitor packets, and posting community flyers. The apartment is within walking distance of Courthouse Metro. You must be of high school age or older to participate. For more information, 703-851-3621. Call them and they'll give you more details. Kayakers, heads up now.
Yes, the Northern Virginia Conservation Trust is seeking a couple of dedicated, reliable volunteers for the summer. If you love kayaking are comfortable instructing groups of first-time paddlers, then this opportunity is just for you. The organization leads groups with 2 leaders, 1 volunteer, and 1 staff member, plus a naturalist for 3-hour educational tours. Kayaking experience is required, and public speaking and instruction experience are preferred. Call 703-354-5093 for more information. And Craig, now we go on to
Daniel. Yep, News for Seniors is coming right up after we hear from Rich Masabny and his reviews. Here's Rich.
Hey, Rich, how are you?
Thank you, boys. Thank you. The Little Theater of Alexandria, LTA, has the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. It's a lot of fun. Good actors playing like kids. and it's directed by Frank Schutz. He's well known around town, and it's plays through February 4. Call them at 703-683-0496 or look them up under thelittletheater.com. American Century Theater over there at Gunston is doing Little Murders by Jules Pfeiffer. He's the cartoonist guy, and he'd been around for 100 years. The play takes place in 1966 in an apartment in Brooklyn, New York, and there's crimes going on outside. This is a comedy, but there's crime going on outside. You hear gunshots, things like that. Anyway, it's Carol Newquist. That's the character's name. He's played by Craig Miller, and is the husband of Marjorie, played by Emily Morrison. And they got a wonderful girl, Patsy, plays Robin, and she's got some quiet kind of boyfriend. Anyway, a lot of fun at Little Murders through February 11. Call 703-998-4555 or check the website at americancentury.org. Studio Theater really got something else going there. Time Stands Still. It's about a photojournalist who is in Iraq, a woman played by Holly Twyford. She's well known in town. And she was shot up a little bit and legs broken, things like that. And she's home now recovering, and she's got her boyfriend guy, and they're going to get married, whatever it is. And he's played by Greg McFadden. It's a good, solid thing. You didn't hear the audience call for anything at all, and it's really not to be missed. Time Stands Still plays through February 12. You can call them at 202-332-3300 or check the website at studiotheater.org. Sena Theater is doing Hedda Gabler. That's a thing by Henrik Ibsen. It's a fantastic group of people in this thing. I'm telling you, I interviewed today one of the women in it, Danielle Devi, but there's wonderful actors around town who are in this thing. Eric Lucas, his wife, actually, Kerry Waters, is in it. I don't even know where to start. There's just a bunch of heavyweights. And Jim Jorgensen, just take my word. It's over in the Northeast 8th Street corridor now. Hot area around 12th, 13th Street, Northeast 8th Street, something else. Call 703-683-2824. The website is, just look up senatheater.org. It's on the screen. Really good show, good show. There's nobody around this area that is an expert on Commedia dell'arte, the Italian 16th century comedy theater. But there's one guy in town, Matthew R. Wilson, who, he's an American guy, but he studied in Italy. He taught this in Italy. And, relatively young guy, maybe he's 35, 40. And he does Romeo and Juliet. He has his actors, and they got masks on. That's the thing about these people, the Commedia dell'arte. They wear masks, change the whole appearance in the way they act. And it's a lot of slapstick in this. Different Romeo and Juliet that you know. Anyway, check them out. They got for tickets or info, they got an 800 number, 838-3006, or check the website called Faction of Fools, factionoffools.com. I recommend these people. They're downtown at the Flashpoint. That's at 10th and G Street Northwest, downtown. And finally, how many of you people remember L'Auberge Chez Francois, all the way out there in Great Falls, been there for 100 years? It's a French country inn. I can't imagine anybody not knowing of them. I'm going to cough for a second, excuse me. Just let you know I'm alive. Anyway, Francois Heringer, he's the son of Chef Francois. I mean, guy's in his 50s, and he's the chef. He told me he started cooking when he was 11 years old. And, well, anyway, if you want some French country cooking, this is the place. It's located at the end of Spring Valley Road in Great Falls. There's an extensive menu. A selection of French dishes, as you can imagine. The Chateaubriand is something else, and the vegetables that go with it. The Dover sole they're also known for. If you've had it somewhere else, forget about it. This is the place. Anyway, it's something else. La Bourge, J. Francois. They're closed on Mondays, but they're open for lunch and dinner 6 days a week. And self-parking, a lot of room there. For information or anything, call 703-759-3800 or check the website. It has to be on the screen, labergechefrancois.com. When's the last time you've been out there? You know, it's a nice country ride in this nice weather. So anyway, that's it. Rich Masabny, until next time. Thank you.
All right, Rich.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Let's
you,
go
Rich.
to Francois.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.